I'm trying to go to work, and this thing is dead. Nothing. This truck's never done this to me at all. I must have left the key on accessory or something by accident, or left the door open. So, I brought my NOCO boost pack out here. I gotta be honest with you guys. This thing has been on the edge with reliability. So this is my third jump pack. The first one, it just up and quit working one day. I picked it up out of the back of my truck. And it wouldn't do a thing when I pressed the button. It would, nothing would happen at all. It would just be blank. So I had it replaced under warranty. And then the second one, believe it or not, only lasted me a couple of months. I was walking with it, and I just ever so barely fumbled it. It hit the ground maybe this hard. Nothing that you would expect it to get hurt by. And it quit working again. You had to press and hold the button to make it work. Anyways, this is my third replacement. I bought a case for it so I don't drop it, and so that it can sit safely in stuff and not get bumped around anyways. It's on, so we'll see if it starts this truck, because there's absolutely no voltage in these batteries at all. The one thing about that battery jumper, is that it is strong. It is powerful, so we'll wait for start. Now this thing starts pretty good. A little bit of throttle. If that'll turn it, it'll start. Yeah, see. So I wanna give that NOCO boost pack such a good review, because it'll start anything. Like this thing just bang and it's running. You've seen there was no light at all. Voltage will come back on in a second here, but I'd love to give that NOCO boost pack an awesome review because it works so well. But they are so delicate that I can't recommend anyone buying it. If this one lasts me a year or two and it's still going strong, then maybe the first two I got were just duds. But after doing a Google search, I found that having to press and hold the button becomes a common thing on them. And yeah, sure, they'll cover it by warranty, but I don't want to have to deal with that. I get minus 30 here, minus 40 here, and I want that thing just to work. So I might just buy a big lead acid one, and they're heavy, but at least they work. I'll see how it goes. First time ever, it was just sitting here idling, and it died. This is mechanical. This should never die. When in doubt, brick on the throttle. That's the problem. It's cycling the glow plugs, and it must have just shut off solenoid off, drawn it too low. I've never done that before. It'll quit cycling those glow plugs in a minute here. It's like September 5th, I think, and it's already cold out up here. Welcome to Canada, right? I think I was saying glow plugs. It's a grid heater on this. It's not actually glow plugs. It's a heater element in the intake. They cycle that when it's cold just so it warms up faster or something. I don't know. I'm not an engineer. So I don't think my alternator's charging. See if I can get this on the battery charger before it dies. Oh, it's stalling, damn. I was gonna say, lucky being mechanical, I can at least keep it running without the engine running, but it died on me here, so that's annoying. But we'll get it down here and put the battery charger on it for an hour or two. That'll fix it. 30 amps and on. Okay, it's taking a charge. The lights are on. The clicking was just because I had the key on. So we'll let that charge up for a bit, and hopefully these batteries are still good. I don't know why they went flat. They've never done that to me before, so. There's been mice and squirrels and chipmunks and everything around lately this year, so maybe something bit into a wire. I don't know. We'll see. One full tube of grease for this machine. That's all the nipples. So I've got a tree job lined up. I've got to take some pretty big trees down for some people near me here. I've just got the Dodge charging up so I can haul this out there, and if they're okay with my cameras around, I'll make a video of this. If not, I'll just kind of hide the GoPro in the bush and we'll do what we can. Might as well give the old Husky here a sharpening. There's some pretty big trees on this job I took, so I don't have any special way to do it. I just count like 5 per tooth. But what I do normally do is clean a tooth off really well so I know where I started. And then yeah, I just do like 5 strokes backwards really hard on all of them. And there's my really shiny one, so I'm going to do the same and go this way. Can you see me? Yeah. And there's our shiny piece, and I know I started here. So there's to that. Well, I'm out of them. Might as well do my still here too. It's got a bit of a different chain setup on it. So that's called a skip tooth. This is double tooth or whatever. Anyways, see how there's a teeth every 2 inches? On that one, the teeth are every 3 inches or 4 inches. So this will actually rip through a tree much faster, but it takes a stronger saw to run it. So that does bog this saw down a little bit, but it does fine. And that's how I do it. Like I said, just put 5 even strokes on each one. Just do your absolute best to push the same each time. And send it. Check this out. I'm trying to get air in this tire. And something made a nest in here. Now the part that confuses me is I pulled the cap off it. I don't know how something got in there, but oh, look at that. Now I can hear it. Couldn't hear it before. It was pretty full. Now it's very full. bunch of trees that we're going to be taking down. They're coming home, and they're going to be the poles for my shop. They're going to be the foundation and essentially hold the roof up. Glitch is, but you just turn the key off and on real quick, it goes away. Oil pressure sensor issue. It's got oil pressure, it still runs. I got the stumps organized. I got a burn pile here that I'm going to take with the dump truck, and I'm going to take the chainsaw now and cut this all up. And then these are all the trees we're taking down over here. So a couple of really good milling trees in there. Hopefully I can get my shop further along with what I take home. Update for those of you that have seen the hot water pressure wash video. If you haven't, go check it out. I bought a set of these tips for it, so it comes with all those multicolored guys down there, but it comes with this one. So this, it's not doing it now. It was spinning for a bit, but yeah, it's one of them rotating guys, so it's supposed to do a much better job. Cool. That's gonna do some cleaning for me. Nice. got this this little spot draining just absolutely perfectly. Rotary nozzle. That's a cool effect. Hopefully it shows up on video the same as it does on the back of the GoPro camera here. So yeah, if you got a hot water pressure washer, get it a rotary nozzle. I got this on Amazon. It came with that metal tip one. I like metal. I don't like all these plastic looking things, so I went with a metal one. Anyways, yeah, it came with pretty much all of those. So yeah, nice little addition. I'm just looking at this. That'll be next. Sandblast kit. That's pretty awesome. That'll definitely be next because I want to paint Louise, and I want to, if I'm keeping this box on it, I want to sandblast it, and that's pretty much the best thing in the world for sandblasting. Hot water pressure washer with a sandblaster attachment. Used them before for cleaning pools and stuff. It's awesome. So that'll be nice. I'll do the same to this thing. Give it a paint job. It's got a few rust spots I'm sure you've seen that need addressing. So more jobs, more projects. Always projects that need to get done, and they never get done. Fun. I'm just on my way back to that trade job in the dump truck here, and I've noticed my stereo, my water temp gauge, I've got no power in the truck. My fan wasn't working. I can't really drive and click it on with one hand, so yeah, I got no power in this thing right now for some reason, so of course something else to fix. The old guy just ripping on his tractor there. Going to get the gate for me. We got that pretty loaded there. It's just a hair hanging out in the mirror, but you'll see in a minute here the dump's 10 seconds down the road, so that's cool. So I don't know what's going on with Louise here. The radio's not working. My water temp, yeah, this fan. So I don't know if there's a main fuse somewhere blown. I didn't do anything since the last time. My lights are all working. Yeah, I don't know. I think my pyrometer is working, but I honestly don't know because it's... Nope, my pyrometer is not working. So wherever I've got power from that is an issue. Okay. I'll figure it out. this thing from the inside. I put my PTO in here. I unlock my tailgate. That lifts my high lift, and that opens everything up. And then I let the clutch out. The high lift opens. And then the box goes up. I'll give you a view from outside later. And then I can see in the mirror there's a cable that hangs down in my box to the frame, so I can see when that cable gets tight. I know when it's all the way up, and then I can pull forward. And if there's some luck in the world today, the whole load stays on the ground. Okay, we're gonna back up and knock that out. Sometimes, oh, it's wedged up here. Can't win them all. There, that'll fall out now. Cool. Success. That's all there is to it. The dump's open super late today. They're open till like 7:30 tonight, so. I forgot my excavator key this morning somehow. It was in my pocket last night. And yeah, it wasn't this morning when I went to start the excavator, so I didn't get started until like 11. But the dump's open till 7:30 tonight, so I should still have time to get it all done today. They are closed tomorrow, so if I can't get it done today, it's going to be next week, which isn't a big deal for my customers. I don't want that to happen for the sake of me, though, because I want to get this done. So, see how we make out. The attendant on the right there, they don't care at all here. You just show up and dump what you want and leave. And that's a beautiful thing about where I live. There's no dump fees up here. So unless you're doing commercial garbage and that sort of stuff, what I'm doing today is what we call fire mitigation. So I'm taking trees away and making it so if a fire rolls through, my customers don't have their place burned to the ground because the trees are too close to the house. So all that sort of stuff, and house garbage is all free. I've never been here and had to pay. And I come in the dump truck quite a bit. So for it to be free in a dump truck, let alone home garbage and everything. The only thing is they ask you to dump in the right places, but there's too many logging roads and stuff up here. If you go down them, you notice they're fairly all clean. If the dump charged, it sure wouldn't be that way, would it? It's so nice being so close to where you're working. Right from the dump to the driveway is like 1 minute. The old guy's still sitting on the road there waiting for me. Oh, look at that. Big bird. Big raven. Holy. Oh, I took my good camera out of here. That's a shame. Hopefully you can see that bird in there. I'll zoom in my editor. That thing is absolutely massive. It must be 1.5 feet tall. Maybe 2 feet tall. I almost expect it to bark. Look at the size of that bird. Holy. That was cool. guy there standing there. I worked for him last year when I was here. He had me push over a couple of big monster trees for him, and he wanted to pay me like 50 bucks. Took me like an hour over there, and I told the guy, I was like, behave yourself. Maybe I'll do it for 200, I said. He was so grumpy with me, but whatever. You can't be cheap. So I want to push all those trees over now. I don't know where I'm going to do this. Come up with a game plan here in a minute. That was a big tree. That's going to be nice. guess I'm going for like 30 foot. Or just making them 22 feet, and I'll deal with them at home.
Well, this portion's going well. I've got load number 2 on, I guess load number 3 of the day. Sorry I'm not recording much of this. It's coming close to crunch o'clock here. If I hadn't have forgot my key, I'd have a lot more time, but I'm gonna record what I can, and I won't record much of this. This is just moving stuff to the dump, so enjoy. So if anyone's curious, this is a
15 speed in this truck. So shifting it, the shift pattern's a little funny. I'm gonna go into high here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6. 7's back forward, 7's forward. 8's towards you. And then I'm turning in the dump here in 1 second. But 9th is over here and 10th is up here, and you get the 15 speed from the lower range. So if any of you have been watching me shift this a little bit, you probably haven't because I haven't got many videos on it, but yeah, now you know it's a 15 speed in this, so it's not just a regular 18 or 13 like most trucks. I really like this transmission for going slow because it's got that extra gear in low range. So right now we're still in low range without having to flick the plunger, and we're doing 15 miles an hour for you American folks. We're doing 22, 23 kilometers an hour, which is just perfect. I'm beating down a gravel road into the dump here again. So yeah, this is awesome. I don't have to always play with my high and low range. I can just leave it in gear and knock it back, and yeah, it's a wonderful off-road transmission. I really do enjoy it anyways. Other guys don't. I don't know. A lot of guys are weird. I'm weird. I bet it's hard for a lot of you to believe that this dump is free. Doesn't matter what you bring here. I did a big cleanup job a few weeks ago for a guy. The place was an absolute disgusting mess. In fact, I brought some of these freezers on the left here in with me. And yeah, some scrap metal and a whole bunch of tires. And sorry, I didn't bring the tires here, I want to be clear. But yeah, scrap metal, appliances, and then just general every bit of grossness that you can imagine. Yeah, I've brought it all here, and it's never cost me a penny. I've never been charged coming here. There is no fees coming here unless you're doing actual commercial dump things, and I just got lucky the last time that I wasn't charged for it. But they don't even ask. You come in and you tell them what they got on the truck, they tell you where to put it, and you leave. They don't give you an opportunity to pay. So honestly, it's the way it should be. You shouldn't have to pay for the dump. Especially in areas like this. That's why it's free, because I'm all rural here. If you had to pay for the dump, people would just dump down the back roads. But no matter what, dumping should be free. Love it when it all just slides out. One or two more. We got one big one of Stumps, and then maybe another one of brush. Hopefully I can fit it all in one more load. The dump officially closes in 2 hours, so got quite a bit of time left already. Hopefully one more. Hopefully. Well, a few years ago, he had a stroke. He was in really bad shape for a while. It's so good to see him in good shape again. Up and walking around, and for a while you couldn't even have a conversation with him. He just couldn't speak. Yeah, now he's got no problem talking. He's a little bit slower than that. I don't care. I'm slow.
you can see that we got one load of stumps on, and I got a little bit of brush on top, but one more load of stumps and I'm done there for hauling. And then I'm gonna haul those logs home so I can mill them up. Hopefully these stumps come out of here. Stumps are known to fight. I seen movement. I don't see any more. It either worked or it didn't. Yes. So this right here, that's the reason they come out. They call that a high lift gate. I love it. Got the last load of stumps on. We're heading out of here. 6:30, so we got a bit of time before getting to the dump, so we're good there. In the morning we will come back with the pickup, make that all pretty with the excavator, and haul my logs away. So we will see how long that takes, and then yeah, hopefully be out of here. I've got a camping trip going on this weekend I wouldn't mind getting to, so less working the better tomorrow. If you can see that on the camera, that's really pretty. It's got little beams of light coming down through the clouds. Last day here, day 3, I guess, 2.5. This load of logs is coming home with me. Gonna load that up this morning. So there's a good amount of wood there. There's some okay trees. A couple of the ones I was really excited about have some pretty awesome warps to them. So I don't know how useful they're gonna be, but this guy here is really good. That's the bin one. Yeah, this one here is really good. And then this one on the ground over here is really good. This one's good too. It's just a little skinnier, but I was so excited for this one, and yeah, look at it. It looks like a snake crawling through the grass, so it's not cool. But let's get some heat in the excavator and clean this up, finish cleaning it up. They're all happy. They said don't worry about raking and stuff, so I'm just going to do my best to make it look nice for them, drive over it. It's nice. It rained last night, so it's not going to be a dusty, disgusting mess like it was yesterday. And some glow plugs. I really hope it doesn't have running issues today because I forgot my battery pack at home. Okay, that's finished. Let's get these logs out of here. Tailgate on this thing's messed up a little bit. You gotta pry those ears back, but it works. That's how to connect a fifth wheel trailer. And then once you're inside, you want to turn your brake all the way up, and you want to do a tug test on it. So we're rolling, brakes are on, and we're stopped. Now we're going to go forward and hit the brakes, and it stops the truck and ensures that the fifth wheel hitch is latched. If you don't do that right away, you could get going down the road and your trailer could fall off. Hasn't happened to me, but it's happened to people I know, and that's the reason the tailgate on this is dented. Okay, that shouldn't be too awkward for loading these. I forgot my tripod at home, guys, so I'm gonna have to put you on a stump over here. That went really well, got them loaded. Not a clue what this weighs. If you have any idea, put it in the comments, I'm curious. Decent amount of wood here. I'll throw a couple of straps on it, a couple of chains just for extra safety, and haul these home.
What's the name of that movie that made everyone scared of logging trucks? That's kind of what I'm trying to avoid here. Have these stay on the trailer, so we'll cinch them down nicely. Got a couple of these straps on here too, just because the chains blend in. I don't want to be pulled over because it doesn't look tied down. You know how law enforcement can be. Believe it or not, I threw that across and it actually hooked. Didn't hook like I like it, but. Actually, what's a really smart idea is to leave it just a little bit loose. Get your strap underneath and then tighten it down. Because that ain't going anywhere now. Cool. Let's get out of here. I bought this little camera bag a while ago so I can keep all my gear in it, and it's really nice for the drone. I can sit right in the middle and keeps it protected, makes it a little easier to bring on jobs. I want to upgrade my drone because this one's a little bit hard to deal with sometimes, but it does do the job. to know what those logs weigh. They don't feel terribly heavy, but at the same time, I know they're not ridiculously light either. No one coming either way. Cool, I just got a text from the people we're working for. They're just in town getting me money. This thing's got an exhaust brake in it that actually works really well. I'm not on the brakes at all, just the exhaust brake, and we're slowing down quite a bit. I'm on the brakes. I had to turn the brake way down, which tells me these logs aren't that heavy. Any first-gen Cummins fans can appreciate that. This thing boogies. I figure it's about 450 horse, but I've never really compared it with anything. It's geared so slow that racing is kind of stupid. I'm in 5th gear from like 60 kilometers an hour on, and well, that doesn't really prove any points, does it? So it's fun to hook onto a big load and pass people up hills, though. I'm not sure if I can make this corner with the trailer. I've never had it up top, so we're gonna try it. I have the worst feeling that that trailer is just going to destroy this asphalt on the way down. I'm not stoked for that at all. This looks like a decent spot. I'll just kick them off here, and then it's not in my way at all. I can move them later with a bigger machine than I am capable of doing by hand. Video is probably getting pretty long by now. I've had a lot of people in the past tell me they really do enjoy these long videos, but I've also had people tell me they like the short ones. So let me know what you prefer, because I can start breaking up jobs like this into 3 or 4 sections and give you 15-minute videos, or I can leave them long like this. So just let me know what you prefer, and I'll make you happy. Okay, if those logs stay put and the trailer can back up just a little bit so I can get around them, we win. That's not quite the worst luck possible, but it's not great. I need to do something about this. No matter what, it's just going to tear it, so whatever. Just goes to show how hard this recycled asphalt gets. That trailer is so aggressive on driveways. Look what it did to the non-paved section, and then this stuff just rides right on top. The ramps were dragging down here by accident. I'll just have to rake that back quick, but yeah, you can see it's just dragging on the surface. This was put down 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and yeah, it's already doing that. That's just incredible. Makes this material so nice. So the park brake on this truck, the e-brake, is broken right now. The cable's broken. Anyways, redneck park brake. This brake controller just kind of gets stuck for me, so I can leave the truck and get in the gate. I lost my license plate. That's annoying. I hope it's at home.